Hey warriors, something wicked is brewing. Yeah, right now, a trap is laid for you. Can you feel it? They're smiling, but their eyes are sharp. Oh, be careful. Most people walk blind. Nah, not you, not today. Stay locked. Stay alert. Don't scroll away. Pause. Think. Wait. This video? It's your wake-up call. Your shield. Your map. If you watch closely, yeah, you'll see how the game is played. Every word, every second can save you or ruin you. Oh, trust me, you don't want to miss a single moment. Drop a comment below. Yeah, I want to hear from you. Tell me if you've ever felt the trap lurking. Nah, it's real. And yo, shout out to you, yes. You, the one watching. You're not just scrolling. You're surviving. You're learning. You're rising. So buckle up. Keep your focus razor sharp. Oh, because what's coming next will change how you see the world. Watch, learn, absorb, comment, repeat. Yeah, that's the vibe. And remember, the trap only works if you let it. Nah, stay wise. They are smiling, but their eyes are knives. Oh wow, you can feel it, can't you? That subtle tension in the air, that uneasy shiver crawling up your spine. Yeah, it's real. Someone is watching. Someone is waiting. Someone is setting the stage while you go about your day, thinking everything is fine. Nah, nothing is fine. The trap is already there, invisible, patient, lurking, and it doesn't care about your plans, your intentions, or your excuses. You think it's harmless. You think it's just a coincidence. You think life is random. But here's the brutal truth. The world has eyes you cannot see, hands you cannot feel. And when a trap is laid, it doesn't announce itself with fireworks. It waits, it whispers, it smiles in silence, and then it strikes. Do you feel that tightening in your chest? That tiny pulse that tells you something is off. That's your intuition screaming, begging you to pay attention. And oh, you better listen, because once the snare snaps, it won't ask twice. It won't pause. It will not forgive distraction. Most people ignore it. They laugh, they shrug, they say it'll be fine, but not you. You feel it deep in your bones. You see the pattern in the chaos, the shadow in the light, that awareness, that focus. It's your first weapon. Not anger, not fear. Just clarity, just patience, just noticing. Here's another truth they never want you to see. The trap only has power if you give it yours. If you panic, if you chase distractions, if you react without thought, then it devours you. But if you step back, breathe, and mind your own path, you disarm it, piece by piece, without ever touching it. Oh, the world wants you distracted, wants you entangled in petty games, idle curiosity, empty arguments. They think that's where your weakness lies. Nah. Your strength lies in focus, in calm, in understanding the stakes before anyone else even notices them. Every movement, every word, every glance can be a mistake or a choice. And now, here's the hook. The trap is closer than you think. It's not a rumor, not a story. It's waiting, watching, breathing. And when it moves, will you stumble or will you be ready? Silence is louder than any scream. Yeah, it's quiet now. too quiet. You feel that? That eerie pause, like the world is holding its breath, waiting, watching. That silence is not empty. It's filled with intent. Every trap lives in silence before it pounces. Every plot, every scheme, every deception, it waits. And right now, it's waiting for you. Oh, wow. The people who lay traps, they don't rush, they don't glare, they don't announce themselves. They study, they measure. Every word you speak, every glance, every step, it's all noted, all cataloged. And the moment you think you are free, that's when the snare tightens. You might think, I can fight this. I can see it coming. Nah, fighting blindly is exactly what they want. Panic, anger, reaction, those are the bait. The trap only works if you give it your energy. If you chase the noise, you fall. If you react without thinking, you lose. But if you pause, if you breathe, if you focus, suddenly the trap loses its teeth. Yeah, it's subtle, almost invisible. But you feel it, don't you? That pull in your chest, that flash of awareness, that's your mind telling you, watch carefully, move carefully, survive. Survival isn't running. Survival is patience. Survival is knowing the danger before it shows itself fully and stepping around it. Here's the truth they hide. Most people never notice. They stumble. They trust the wrong hand. They speak when they should observe. They walk into chaos thinking it's opportunity. And oh, the trap loves them for it. But you are sharper. You know the rules. You know that every whisper can hide a knife. Every smile can hide intent. And so, you don't chase. You don't react. You don't fuel the trap. You watch. You measure. You wait. And every second of that patience, every heartbeat, strengthens you in ways they will never understand. This silence, this waiting, it's the calm before the storm. But the storm isn't theirs to unleash. The storm is yours when you choose to act with clarity. And oh, when the storm rises, you'll be ready. When the storm hits, the calm tree bends, but does not break. Oh yeah, this is it. The moment most people fail. The trap is not a trap because of them. The trap is a trap because of you. Your distraction, your impatience, your carelessness. And that's why most stumble. That's why most fall. But you can see it coming. You can feel it before it lands. And that is power. Mind your own business. Focus on your own path. Every second spent chasing someone else's shadow is a second wasted. Nah, they want you looking outward into their schemes, their gossip, their chaos. That's how they feed. But when you turn inward, focus on your steps, your choices, your growth, that's where the real strength begins. Oh wow. Imagine a predator circling its prey. Quiet, patient, calculating, waiting for a sign of weakness. That prey, it survives not by fighting blindly, but by understanding the danger, reading the air, measuring the distance, and then moving with precision. You are that prey, not weak, not reactive, but alive, aware, unseen until you choose to be seen. Your attention is your shield. Your patience is your weapon. And every time the world tries to provoke you, every time someone whispers lies, sows doubt, or throws shadows in your path, you breathe. You observe. You measure. You act only when necessary. That is how the trap loses its grip. That is how the snare becomes powerless. Yeah, it won't feel easy. It won't feel fast. The temptation to react, to lash out, to rush, oh, it will scream inside you. But your mind, your calm, it holds the line. That inner fire flickers, not with fear, but with understanding. And that flicker grows into clarity, into strategy, into freedom. Do you feel it? That tension inside, twisting and pulling. That's not panic. It's awareness sharpening into focus. It's the moment your instincts stop being your enemy and start being your guide. The moment the trap is seen for what it is, a distraction, a test, a reflection of who you are when you are challenged. And here's the hook. Once you see the trap clearly, once you understand its pulse, its rhythm, its silence, the next move is yours. Every action, every choice, every step forward will matter. Chaos is not the enemy. Distraction is. Oh, yeah. This is the turning point. The moment where most people lose themselves. They see the chaos, the noise, the anger, and they dive in thinking action equals strength. Nah, strength is stillness. Strength is clarity. Strength is knowing the trap before it knows you. Wow. Every scheme, every whisper, every false friend, every hidden smile, it exists to pull you out of your center, to make you react without thinking, to make you stumble. But when you stop, when you breathe, when you observe, suddenly you see the pattern. Suddenly the trap is no longer invisible. Suddenly you are awake in a world that wants you blind. See, the people setting the trap believe power comes from their surprise, their manipulation, their timing. But real power is awareness. Real strength is patience. Real freedom is walking untouched while everyone else rushes into the snare. Oh wow, it's not easy. The temptation to fight, to yell, to prove something, it screams in your chest. But when you resist it, when you step back, when you see their moves before they play them, that resistance becomes armor. That calm becomes your weapon. That awareness becomes your edge. Yeah. And the funny thing is, the trap itself teaches you. Every false step they create, every push, every taunt, it shows you exactly how they think. It shows you where their weakness lies. You don't just survive the trap, you learn from it. You grow through it. And that growth, that quiet power building inside, is invisible to them. And now here's the truth. The moment you realize the trap, the moment you see it fully, you are no longer a victim. You are not reacting. You are not panicking. You are the calm in the storm, the eye that everyone fears to enter, the presence that cannot be tricked or shaken, that clarity. It is a rare kind of freedom, one that they will never understand, never anticipate, never touch. Oh, and here's the hook. Once you see the snare clearly, once you feel its pulse, once you understand its rhythm, the next step is yours. Every movement forward, every choice, every glance, every word can be deliberate, precise, and beyond their reach. The trap loses its teeth when you don't bite. Oh yeah, this is the moment. The one that separates those who fall into chaos from those who rise above it. The trap is still there, waiting, smiling, breathing. But you are no longer dancing to its rhythm. You are calm. You are focused. You are deliberate. Nah. They think the trap has power. They think catching you unaware is strength. But the truth is, the trap is theirs, not yours. Every scheme, every shadow, every hidden hand, it only exists because they are impatient, greedy, distracted. You have the advantage. You see it all. You understand it all. And in that understanding lies your freedom. Wow. It won't be easy. The temptation to react, to lash out, to prove yourself, it will scream. But you stand still. You measure. You wait. Every step is deliberate. Every glance is intentional. Every choice is yours. And as you move, the trap becomes irrelevant, powerless, hollow, because you no longer give it energy. You no longer give it fear. You no longer give it distraction. Oh, wow. Every word they speak, every whisper they cast, every lie they hide, it sharpens your focus instead of breaking you. Every challenge, every push, every test, it builds you into someone more aware, more disciplined, more present than they could ever imagine. You survive, not by fighting blindly, but by being awake, alert, and unshaken. Yeah. And now comes the final truth. The trap never belonged to you. It was theirs from the beginning. And you were always outside of it. You observed. You understood. You waited. And when the time came to act or not act, you did so with control, patience, and precision. That is your victory. That is your power. That is your freedom. Oh, take a breath. Look around. See how calm the world looks when you are centered, focused, and aware. The chaos continues. The whispers persist. The traps are still being laid, but none of it can touch you. You've stepped above it. You've risen beyond it. You've grown through it. And now the ultimate question lingers, the one that will echo beyond this moment. The eyes that watch you are weaker than your own focus. Oh, wow. Look around. Can you feel it? The trap is still there, yes. Lingering in shadows, waiting for even the slightest slip. But now, you are different. Nah. You are sharper, calmer, aware in ways they cannot touch. Every whisper, every glance, every step, you measure it, you absorb it, and oh wow, you remain untangled. They think movement equals power. They think noise equals strength. Yeah, wrong. The real strength is stillness. The real edge is clarity. The real freedom is observing without reacting. You've seen the trap, you've felt the pull, and now you know exactly what it wants from you. Attention, energy, distraction, none of which you will give. Oh, the irony is beautiful. The trap exists because of their impatience. Every scheme, every plot, every hidden hand, it's born from weakness, not power. And you are learning from it. You're studying it. You're letting it teach you patience, discipline, and awareness. Every second of calm, every moment you resist, builds a shield stronger than their tricks. Yeah. And the best part? They don't see it. They can't.